Welcome to the Endless Honeymoon Podcast. We've got a new theme song and I wrote it. All of the lyrics are original to me. This song is over 20 minutes long.
Hi guys. Hey guys, what's up guys?
Oh, you're an influencer now, hey?
Hey guys.
I'll tell you what you influenced. Yeah, go ahead.
I'm so jealous of people, and it's not just a youth thing. I see people in their 40s and 50s doing it, addressing the camera. Hey guys, I love my followers.
You're jealous of that?
I'm jealous of the idea. Like, I could never do that.
Hey guys, I love my followers?
No, like give them like messages from your life.
You do an advice podcast.
But something about setting up a camera by yourself, being like, hey guys, I just want to tell you, like, you know, like you're walking down the street and you like flip it towards you and you're like, okay, I'm on the beach and like 2 things I've learned on the beach today. Like whatever people are doing when they walk by and they're like talking, they're like having a thing with themselves. This is different. There's like me and you, and it's a podcast and there's calls, and you know what I mean? Like it's not like just like, do you do that? You just flip up and you start doing stuff?
I'm sorry. I lost you for a second because I accidentally.
Moshe, I don't care about those pants.
I pulled out a little bit of the embroidery of the cactus embroidery on my pant, and I really got distracted and upset. I'm really sorry. What were you saying?
I'll fix it for you.
You can fix embroidery?
I mean, I'll just like cut it.
Honey, you are a product of a different time. You're an iconoclast. You are, well, first of all, you're older than them, but that's not what I mean. I mean, you feel like you wish you're like a character from that movie Midnight in Paris. You wish you'd been born in the 20s.
Right. I don't like modern eras.
Yeah. Maybe
that's what it is. It feels so like current to me to just like,
hey guys, I hear some of the just babbling diarrhea from my brain. Hey guys, have you ever read this book that everybody's read and I just read for the first time and I have some thoughts on it? Hey guys, I'm coming from a place of no authority at all, but here's my thoughts on the world. Fuck that.
Or when they're like exercising with their camera put up towards them and like talking, and you know what I mean? It's just like, it's like a constant communication with their phone or something.
Is that what you want?
No, I'm just like, sometimes I wish I could do that. It feels like it would be, maybe I would feel, I don't know.
I give it a week. It just doesn't seem like you.
I wish that sometimes, like, well, here's the thing. Like, sometimes I think things and I'm like, I wish I could, like, I mean, I guess that's what a podcast is for.
Well, you know what? I'll tell you what I don't like. I
definitely don't have an instinct to say it to my phone.
Or don't relate to is grieving in public. That's, to me, that's a generational gap. Is where you're just like, oh, man, I'm feeling depressed. You know where I think I'll go is the internet and broadcast to all of the people I know that I'm feeling depressed. Or, oh shit, my dad's got cancer. Type. Like, it would never occur to me to be like, my first instinct is to just like explode to everyone. Like, can I get some compassion blasted toward me?
What's
like,
an example of what you're talking about?
Oh, it's the way people are now. It's like, non-private.
Like it's a tweet that's
it's
like,
privacy no longer is an idea. I feel like for a lot of people, it's like, oh, I'm just going to keep my grief private, or I'm going to keep my...
Oh, I totally agree with you.
I don't mean shame.
But I don't think it's generational. I think it's like the internet. There's definitely 40s
right.
and 40-year-olds, 50-year-olds who are doing that.
Yeah, you're totally right about that. And I don't mean even private. I don't mean private like I don't tell anyone. Like when I'm depressed, I tell you, I tell my brother, I tell my friends, the people that I actually know in person. But this is like, hey, I've got 1,200 followers on Facebook or Instagram. I'm going to go on there, make a status update being like, I'm sad. Can someone send me cat emojis? It's just like, I just don't get it. I don't get it. It is not for me. Hey, I just found out I have antibiotic resistant staph. I might this might be the end here. Anyway, thought I'd just let my followers know. It's just like, what? Why would you tell people that you don't even know that?
Because people have become addicted to the phone.
Yeah.
The phone is the thing. Like, even now when we go, I was at a park today with my kid and I was like, I have to take this picture of this to put on the internet. This is my phone that's in front of my face all the time. It's like we're starting to merge.
You were starting to merge.
Yeah, and so like I really am trying to fight it, but I do see myself.
You're trying to fight the urge to merge.
But I know, I am, but at the same time, it's impossible because like all of a sudden I've just like 4 hours have gone by.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, what did I just
do?
do?
I'm not saying I'm not addicted to the internet. I'm just saying I use the internet to blast out jokes, pump up the podcast, and do the occasional sincere tweet about a cause I'm passionate about. This whole like, let me get vulnerable with people that I barely know. Just like, huh? Why? Why? It's so bizarre. What are these strangers doing for your emotional state? But I just think it's something I'm missing. I honestly think like that is where people go to grieve now, or go to be sad now. I just think that it's as Dwayne Wayne said, a different world.
Well,
Tosh,
don't you think that people would want attention?
I think it's...
Why do you look at your @replies when you post a picture? You want to see what everyone thinks.
I don't think it's just attention. I think it's deeper than that. Like, these I hope I haven't said this on the podcast before. God, that's in that part of doing a podcast. Every time you say something like, this is an interesting thought, you're like, I've probably
had it.
An interesting thought? No, I think
I've never thought I repeated a thought.
Well, in the early days of my stand-up, there used to be these like older guys that would go like, I heard probably 10 of these comedians doing it, same kind of version of this joke. It's just like, if you're getting cyberbullied, there's a lot of talk about cyberbullying. Well, here's an idea. Turn the computer off. That kind of like classic like road. And it was just like, I remember watching that and just going like, oh, wow, you're so old. You don't understand that like the internet and the real world are the same thing now. It's not, there isn't like cyber world and then people's social lives. It's all one big blob. But like, I'm sure somebody right now is looking at me and going like, this old fool, he won't share his diagnoses on his Facebook wall. He's out of touch or whatever. I mean, I think that like there's something that has become fused with people's emotional reaction goes straight onto broadcast. And I think it's connected to what you're saying, being at the beach and having your only thought being like, I should broadcast this rather than I should experience this.
Right. But I mean, I do it in other ways. Like I think of, I see pictures that I want to post, or I feel like the internet starts to like I can't enjoy something almost unless I like it's on the internet too.
Oh, really? I don't experience it like that.
Sometimes
I'm out. I have to remind myself to post because by the way, I'm super addicted to the internet and constantly scrolling. That's different. That's
what
like
are you scrolling?
That's passive. That's passive. Reception of the internet.
So
you're talking about broadcasting,
right?
I'm like, I just that's not.
That's interesting because you're one of those people, and I feel like most of the men I've been around are like that. Like they just take in information. I mean, a lot of women I know are like that too. I'm not like that. Like you just have to be constantly taking in information.
Well, that is certainly what the internet has provided to me.
Right. Like I feel like more instinct to broadcast than to like download into my brain.
Well, you know what? You know who has instinct to download and not to broadcast? The people listening to us right now. But you know who of our listeners has the instinct to broadcast? The people on our Secrets Hotline.
All right, let's listen to them.
What about it?
Hi, Moshe and Natasha. I have a COVID secret. Right at the beginning of COVID, I ordered 15 pounds of gummy worms from Amazon.
I know where this is going.
Ridiculous. Then I told him to get over it. The gummy worms are gone now, of course. And I'm probably going to reorder some more. Anyways, thank you for everything. Love your show. Bye.
Can I ask you a question, Natasha?
Yeah.
Is this normal? I'm over here lecturing people about being normal on the internet. Last night, about 10 p.m., I ordered $20 worth of gummy candy from 7-Eleven to be delivered to me via Uber Eats.
I saw you go outside kind of weirdly.
Yep.
You were like, I'm like, where are you? And you were talking to someone on the phone and yelling. And
I just needed it and I got it. Now that's bad. Okay. It was $20 before tip. So we're talking like, a 30,
Wait,
close to 30.
And they went to 7-Eleven?
They went to 7-Eleven and got me gummy candy.
Should have had them get you a Slurpee too.
Well, I did have them get me some Slurpee flavored gummy worms. And I can show you the bag. It says Slurpee
You
on it.
ate all of those?
I got $30, $20 worth of candy, $30 worth of tip. And I got a big thing of Starburst sour gummies,
Oh.
some sour cherry balls, some hot tamales. By the way, if you're a hot tamale freak like I am, I'm disappointed with the cinnamon content of the regular hot tamale made by Mike and Ike's. Go ahead and try the 7-Eleven brand hot tamale.
Good?
Just
Spicy?
about, I would say about 25% more spicy than a regular hot tamale.
Moshe's so cute. Oh, what were you gonna say?
No, go ahead.
Moshe's so cute. He sat down for dinner tonight and he was like, wasn't hungry. And then he was like, oh, I know why I'm not hungry. It's all those cherry balls I just ate today. You were snacking on it for like 24 hours. So you had your little like shopping bag of candy from 7-Eleven.
And the sour gummy worm, Slurpee flavored sour gummy worms. Anyway, it's been 24 hours and I have a few of the gummy worms left. Everything else has been chomped.
Can I have one?
Yeah, you can have one.
Okay, good.
I've had a lot today. Let's play another secret.
Hi, Natasha. Hi, Moshe. So I have a secret, and my secret is that, hey, babe, are you home still? Okay, my secret is that I have a boyfriend, and he has a brother that is actually my age. He's a few years younger than my boyfriend. My boyfriend's a couple years older than me. And I want to get tag teamed by him and his brother more than anything. Like, that is my ultimate fantasy. And I'm not really even into it, like, in general. But I just want to be tag teamed or Eiffel Towered by him and his brother so bad. But they would never do it. So, yep, that's my secret. Bye. Love you.
First of all, which one? Do you
Wait,
want to get tag teamed or Eiffel Towered?
How do you get Eiffel Towered?
You don't know what that is?
No.
Eiffel Tower.
I mean, I could guess. Okay, let me guess. She lays down and then he's okay.
Go ahead. Try again.
I don't know.
She's doggy style.
Okay.
He's behind her. One of them's behind her.
Oh, and then the two brothers are kissing up top?
No, but she serves as a piece of scaffolding between the two cross layers, the cross beams that can reach like in theory you could at the top be holding each other's hands and using, so it's kind of like using your tower to, like, you know what I'm saying? You would hold hands and like bang, bang.
And then what are the two men doing who are brothers, just holding hands if they were Eiffel Tower?
Well, I think she probably doesn't need them to hold hands. She probably just means she wants one on either side, really.
I don't think brothers should share a woman.
No.
That seems like slightly incestuous.
Although I have a friend who has a twin and they have double teamed a girl at some point in their life.
I see. That seems like that would be a thing.
But
yeah.
no, I hear you. That sounds a little much, especially with the person's girlfriend. It's not even a casual thing. It seems like it'd be a little awkward because you see him around.
It sounds like you're kind of more attracted to your boyfriend's brother.
Maybe. She just had, this stays in the realm of fantasy, I guess.
Right.
Or right when you're about to break up, maybe you just see if you could just get that tag team.
All right. Well, I do think that, with the pandemic, it is fun to think of fantasy right now.
But in the pandemic, we as a podcast are going to officially recommend against getting Eiffel Towered or tag teamed by two brothers. Because you just can't know. You can't know where their COVID protocols are.
Wait, how has it been this long before I've heard the term Eiffel Towered?
I cannot believe you don't know it. I honestly can't.
I truly don't understand it.
It's also, have you heard spit roasted?
That makes sense.
Spit roasted, I think, is more traditional. Eiffel Towered, I do think.
That's like a feminist term, right? Spit roast. It's like something that feminists talk about.
Yeah, Andrea Dworkin, I believe, came up with spit roasted. Should we play another secret?
Yeah.
Tosh, that was good. That made me LOL.
Hi, Natasha. Hi, Moshe. I'm calling with a secret. I recently had my second son in May, so a little over 5 months ago. And my first son is 5 years old. And ever since my first son was born, I've just thought the world of him. He's the apple of my eye, et cetera, et cetera. And I think he is just so beautiful. He is so cute. And my second son I really don't think is very cute. And I feel pretty bad about that. I put them, my second son, I put him in the hand-me-downs from my first son, and I compare photos, and I'm like, ugh. And I feel like a really shitty mom. And that's it. I should probably talk about it in therapy, but I don't even want to say that to my therapist. I'm pretty sure my husband agrees with me, too. And yeah, that's it. Thank you.
See, now I wonder if she would have had the other one first.
That's an interesting question.
If she would have had the ugly one first, she'd probably think he was so cute.
I'm kind of thinking no. Sounds like that's probably kind of a bug-a-baby. A bug-a-baby.
I mean...
Wait, hold on. There's good news.
What?
Well, you know how sometimes child actors look super cute and then they get older and you're like, damn, what happened to you? Right? Maybe the opposite holds true as well. Maybe the kid is like, yikes, that's a baby, or is that a baby or a beetle? And then it gets to be 18, you're like, oh my God, what a handsome person. So you never know.
And also you might just be treating it like very aesthetically. Like you're like, okay, he has a better look, but never treat the other one, the ugly one, as less than.
I don't know, really?
Well, I just mean like
make that one the serving one.
Never treat them any differently, and really challenge yourself to not treat them any differently. Like one might have like, longer eyelashes or something.
I think make the second one the serving one, the serving child. The first one is for cuddling and connection, and the second one is for like, polishing.
And also don't ever voice this. Don't ever voice it aloud.
Well, she already did, and it was on our podcast.
But only do it on our podcast. Or I guess you could tell a therapist, but I don't think it's therapist worthy at all. What are you supposed to do? The other one probably is cuter.
It is, and it's going to go away, and eventually you'll fall in love with that kid's face, and it's not going to matter. And that kid will probably end up curing fucking COVID-72, and your hot kid is going to be just a selfish piece of shit that goes out and gets pussy and is just like, oh, fucking fuck him and chuck him. I Eiffel Towered this broad the other night. I was fucking out of there, dude. So let's focus on what matters.
All right. Can I go take care of my child?
Yeah, let's go take care of our very good-looking child. Tosh,
yeah, Moshe.
Not only do we have a beautiful child, but also I have a beautiful wife, and that is one of the only reasons I love you.
I love you too.